Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going back into my Lead Me devotional by Scribbles on My Heart, and I've loved doing this devotional. And my thing with devotionals is to use the product. One pays, no matter how much, for a kit and a devotional. And it would be just really sad if you then decide to hoard these things and not use them. So I take the devotional as a key or a template or a starter point, and I use the elements that they use, and from there I add my backgrounds or I add something a little extra from my stash, because if you've already spent the money on the devotional, to go and spend money on a whole bunch of other stuff, in my opinion, so that it's lavish, it kind of misses the point. And I saw the most beautiful piece of art by his palette last night on Instagram, about that it is about the heart work and not the artwork. So for this specific page in the Lead Me devotional, in Philippians 1 verse 6, I took her picture, and instead of adding the daisies, I wanted to try a flower technique that I've seen from Heba. She is my little journal on YouTube, and she just puts these black and white flowers around her photos, and so I wanted to try that. And I don't love the end of my entry, but it also isn't as bad as I initially thought it was going to be when I saw that I didn't like it. But the point is that we are working in Philippians 1 verse 6, where God says that he is faithful to complete. He brings to completion the work that he has started inside of you. And that's what the exciting part is. So I had this big fat title to cover up, and I certainly did, with all of these flowers and headings and titles and my little travel stamp with the title or the verse address on, for the art on the side. And I'm going to be using my gold Faber aqua pencils just to color in these stamped flowers and bring some more color onto this page. I smushed gelatos on the background by scribbling them on a piece of acetate, adding some water, and just smushing it all over the page. Getting back to Philippians 1. And that's actually why I think this picture that I had in my mind fits, is because it's a hot mess until it's not. So it doesn't look great. Here where I'm starting, I'm already regretting what I've done. But there's kind of an end picture in mind, and that's what I was working towards art-wise. And I think God has the same point of view with us, except that we so often want to color ourselves. So we're like a little toddler who's been given a plate of food, but we want to feed ourselves, and we mess all over the show, and it is a big fat hot mess that someone cleans up until we're grown and we can eat all by ourselves. And likewise, when we start coloring as children or as toddlers, we color all over the show. It is all outside of the lines. It is not pretty. Yet our mom and dad puts it on the fridge because it's just beautiful in their opinion. And I think it's the same with God. He promises us that he will bring to completion the work that he has started inside of us. And that means that the hot mess that you see right now, which many times you've caused maybe yourself, myself included, preaching very much to the choir here. So many times I grab from that operating table myself out of the place of healing because I think I can do it better. But God says he'll bring it to completion. And so today I want you to trust the word of God. I know that, sometimes it's easier said than done, but God hasn't failed me yet. And if He says it, that settles it. He will bring it to completion. It will be okay in the end. And if it's not the end. So if your work isn't completed and it isn't perfect, then just know that He's still working on it. And that is that for me. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.